If you've been tuning into the show, you already know. Sorry about that, moving my microphone around there. If have been tuning into the show, you already know I've been talking about the metaverse. We talked about the metaverse. We talked about buying real estate in the metaverse, and we also talked about NFTs, right? The NFTs that y'all saw me purchase. Some people got a chance to see me purchase. But anyway, last night, Nike came out with their earnings. So Nike went up 6% today. Nike came out with their earnings, and they were talking about the metaverse. So the whole thing, the only reason why I paid attention to Nike's earnings, that I want to go over that today, is because of Nike Land. If you don't know what Nike Land is, if you don't know about the metaverse, if you know about Nike, are they the new hot metaverse? Are they going to set the trend for other companies to follow? So y'all tune in right here tonight, and today we're going to go live and we're going to review Nike's quarterly earnings, see what their CEO said, their acquisition of, I think it's RTK, whatever that company's called. We're going to talk about that company, what all this stuff means, put it all together. So if you haven't done so already, ladies and gentlemen, please go ahead and make sure.
Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, hit that like, comment, and share button.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and children of all ages, you are now tuned into the Investor Show. As always, this is your gracious host, the Prince of Investing, Prince Dykes, coming to you guys and girls live all the way from the beautiful city and state of Denver, Colorado. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, comment, and share button. And if you are catching this live, make sure you drop a comment. Tell me where you're from. Let's have a conversation. But as always, I know you guys and girls don't have a lot of time, so we're going to go ahead and jump straight into it. What's going on, my guy Al? What's going on? Always holding it down, supporting it in live. So let's go through the first thing, right? Let's look at the vanilla thing. We're going to look at the quarterly earnings for, no, I don't want to do that. I'm going to bring up Nike's earnings first. So let's go here. Where are their earnings at? No, we're going to go here. Do I want to go on this one? I'll give me 1 second. No, I have to go here, huh? So we're going to go here to the quarterly earnings. So you're going to click here. Let's look at their quarterly earnings PDF. So let's pull this back up. I'll give me 1 second here as I bring this up. Here we go. All right. And we are here. There we go. So here we go. Today, or yesterday it was, the 20th, that was yesterday. So Nike came out with their quarterly earnings after the market closed last night. So right here is pretty vanilla. Nike's done pretty good. The stock went up 6% today. They're talking about December 20th. They released their earnings. Their second quarter revenue were up to $11 billion, 1% compared to the prior year. Their direct sales of 4.7 million. The Nike brand sales increased by 12% or 11% on currency neutral. Gross margin increased by 280 basis points to 45.9%. Diluted earnings per share, the quarter is 83%, up 6%. They said Nike's strong results this quarter further proof that our strategy is working as we are executed through a dynamic environment, says John Donho, President and CEO of Nike. We are now in a much stronger competitive position today than we were 18 months ago. And I want to thank our roughly 75,000 global teammates for all their work to provide our customers with the compelling new product innovation and experience that only Nike can deliver. So they kind of go through here. They go through their second quarter review. They talk about their revenues, things like that. Nike's pretty much it's a global brand. It's one of the top 10 brands in the world, if not 5, right? Up there with Coca-Cola, Disney, you got Nike, right? They're running the tennis shoe game that we all know. Now, I've always been a fan of Nike. The first stock I ever awarded to a child was Nike. That was about 3 years ago or something like that. But now the thing I like what they're doing is the innovation into the metaverse. That's what I'm here to talk to you guys and girls about today. So their earnings came out, and I wanted to see what were they going to say about this whole metaverse thing. So let me pull this up about the metaverse that they did mention, because if you don't go deep into it and read it, you will miss it. So I pulled up the transcript. Let me pull up this transcript here. This is the transcript. So we're on page 9, so I know what page to come back to. So you guys and girls can see where you get this from. Here we go. All right. So this is the prepared remarks unofficial transcript of the Q2 FY22 Nike Incorporated release December 20th yesterday. So this is a transcript of what everybody said on the Nike's earnings call. I didn't listen to it. I didn't want to spend a whole hour or two listening to the whole thing. So I like to pick up the transcript and go through the transcript to see what they said. So here's a nice little transcript. So we're going to go back down to the page we were on because I was reading through the transcript and I found the spot that I wanted to show with you guys and girls. So right here, this is the piece that I want to bring up. Right here, it says, in Q2, we also launched the 3D immersed world of Nike Land on Roblox. So they launched Nike Land on Roblox. Nike is meeting young athletes wherever they are, encouraging them to let their imagination run wild, and we're rewarding real world motivation. My God, now let me read that again. Nike is meeting young athletes wherever they are, encouraging them to let their imaginations run wild and rewarding real world movement through our new virtual experiences. Maybe I should have wore my glasses today. Let me blow this up a little bit. There we go. And just last week, we welcomed RTFKT to the Nike family. The Nike, Jordan, and Converse brands have already thrived in this intersection of sports, creativity, innovation, and culture. The RTFK acquisition allows us to extend this reach to serve and delight customers and creators in both physical and virtual worlds. We will invest in the very talented RTFKT team, create a community, and cutting edge innovation to deliver next generation experiences involving the RTFKT and Nike Incorporated brand. So now this was a big thing a couple weeks ago when they announced this, about a week or two ago, about the big RTFK acquisition going into the Nike Land, right? So Nike Land, they came out here and said, hey, we're trying to meet young athletes wherever they are. You know, all the young guys, what people do all day. We young people, they play video games, they put their headphones on, they play NBA 2K, Madden, whatever. So they're saying, hey, we want to meet the people where they are. We don't have to just be stuck in Foot Locker. We're going to go into the metaverse. I wish I had a nice little sound effect for that. So let's take a look at what the heck is RTKRT, right? So let's take a look at that. That might be kind of hard to see, y'all. Let me change my background on here. Let's go. Boom. All right. So that leads a lot of people to believe, what the heck is that thing? So let's go here. Where we at? I'm going to take this down and we're going to take a look at what RTKT is. I'm going to stop screen share. I'm going to bring in the next one. Where's my next screen at? Acquisition. There we go. So this is Nike acquisition. This is something they put out, I think the day that they did it, December 13th. Yes, a week ago. So the acquisition right here, they says the acquisition is another step that accelerates the Nike digital transformation and allows us to serve athletes and creators at the intersection of sports, gaming, and culture. So this is that whole metaverse thing we're talking about. So let's go in here. Did not be disclosed. Okay. So I'm going to close that one out and I'm going to bring the next one in. So here we go. Share the screen. We're going to go to Chrome. All right. About us. About them. So how did RTFKT start? It was formed by three friends beginning in the COVID era of January 2020. That's kind of funny that this company started in January 2020 and look at them already partnering up with Nike within like a year or two. So RTK was born on the metaverse. Right here, it said it was born on the metaverse, and this has defined its field to this day. RTFKT is a very creator-led organization. RTFTK uses the latest in games engineering, NFTs, blockchain, authentication, and augmented reality, combined with the manufacturing expertise to the one-of-a-kind sneakers and the digital artifacts. RTFKT is known to be a creator of virtual sneaker designs, memes, and Collectible exclusives. RTFTK has maintained a reputation of being more than a little ahead of the cutting edge technology, a reputation that has many mystified, as they would appear to the lack of resources and manpower to the rival giants in terms of research and development and in the birth of the digital fashion. So this is the digital fashion. Essentially, what they do, they make digital shoes, digital NFTs for shoes and things like that. So people can buy shoes, control NFTs, just like y'all saw me by that baby Fox. You can go create a pair of shoes because you get all these people, all these creators. They can create shoes. They can put them onto themselves as they run around. They could sell them. All these things like that. Nike is getting inside of it. So Nike has Nike Land on Roblox. Roblox is pretty much the metaverse. It's this big gaming platform, almost like your Fortnite that kids go into. They play around. It's like its own little world with a bunch of games. They're looking at taking the internet to that phase. And Nike could be starting a trend by acquiring RTFKT. They did not disclose how much they purchased them for, what was how the details of the partnership. But now this is putting Nike on the cutting edge of getting inside of the metaverse. This may open up Disney. Disney may become next. Who? Because you got to think about it. Nike is an iconic brand. They have all type of iconic shoes that people can purchase and buy and own and create and turn into real shoes and sell as NFTs and stuff like that. So this may start the trend for maybe Reeboks may come along, Adidas may come along, other fashion, Gap, who knows, whatever other brands that can come along and create NFTs. That's very interesting. Very, very interesting. Now you got to ask yourself the question of if you are an investor and you're investing money, is Nike on the front edge? I believe Roblox, because Roblox already has the community. Roblox already have people who tune in and wants to stay there all day. Nike is already an iconic brand with people things that people love to trade and buy and sit outside of the mall, right? So you add these two worlds together, I think it's a great collaboration, and this does put Nike in the forefront of the metaverse as of now, as it opens up the door. Just like when Netflix started. When Netflix started streaming services and Netflix became good, the next thing you know, Netflix started buying licensing agreements from Disney and all these other places. Next thing you know, everybody is streaming. Everybody has a streaming service. HBO, Showtime, Disney, everybody has a streaming service. And I think that this is what Nike is walking everyone into. But ladies and gentlemen, y'all comment below. Let me know what y'all think. If you haven't done so already, make sure y'all check out that Wesley Learns book series. Make sure y'all check us out on the podcast or the YouTube channel and the Instagram page. Most importantly, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, comment, and share button and tell your friends and let me know what you guys and girls think. Nike moving into the metaverse, releasing the Q2 report could be a good way, because this is what I always say about big blue chip companies. They are going to buy the little guys and they're always going to get involved to what's next. So Nike is moving into this by acquiring this company and by creating Nike Land and getting into Roblox. This is already telling you that whole digital real estate that Nike and that you can go buy land inside of Nike Land or something like that. It's here. But ladies and gentlemen, let me see what y'all say in the comments before I roll up out of here. Hey there, what's going on there? I can't even say your name. Pollard. So where to buy Nike? Nike stocks. You can purchase Nike stocks on any broker. You can use E-Trade, TD Ameritrade. The hot one that young generation likes to use is, what's the company's called? Robinhood. You got a bunch of brokers. You have to, right here on this channel, I have videos, step-by-step videos, how to buy stocks with E-Trade, TD Ameritrade, Interactive Brokers, and Robinhood. You can follow that and purchase Nike. I think it's NKE. So right here, Nike has acquired RTFRT, and they have also created Nike Land inside of Roblox. Let me see what y'all saying here. Brawlers Occasion. What's going on, Brawlers Occasion? Nice to see you over there on Twitch. What's going on? Steven Jackson, what's going on? Steven Johnson, I'm sorry about that. Steven Johnson, what's going on, my guy? Make sure I say that. Brawlers Occasion said big money. Yes, definitely big money rolling into it. They're definitely getting the backing. Steven Johnson said, I think he means wants a good buying point. Oh, what's a good buying point? Okay, now this is me, Steven Johnson. Okay. when you said so where to buy the good buying point. Now you got to look at it. We just had the new strand of the pandemic come out. Stocks are down, even though they jumped up today. Stocks are down from their previous buying points. I believe in purchasing companies right after their earnings because I look at their finances. I like to look at their finances or whatever. And now when I try to go get a good buying point or whatever, the whole market is down right now. So I think right now is a good buying point. I think it's at 166 per share. Look at it. It's a couple weeks ago. It was at 173, 175 or whatever. But find the perfect buying point is also saying you know how to time the market. That's something I'm not smart enough to do. I like to look at the finances. I like to look at what a company's doing. I'm reading what the CEOs are saying, everything like that. I know what's going on in the world. I know we're trying to get to the Web 3.0. That's where I make my investment. The market overall is short-term down. It's still up, but it's short-term down because we have a lot of fear going in the market. I think right now is a good time to buy. Not right now today. I would say about earnings just came out. The stock ran up 10%. It'll cool off tomorrow or right before. I don't think we're trading on Friday, and that's a time to get in. So a lot of people look at the 52-week high. Another way people do it, they look at the 52-week high, and then they say, hey, they want to see the best way to do it is 30% off a 52-week high. So me, myself, I will be purchasing my son some Nike shares, right? I think he probably already has some somewhere, but I probably had them before. I'll probably get him some more Nike shares. And I'll probably get some Roblox as well, right? So that's my way. So rule of thumb, people look at the 52-week high, and if the company is 10% off the 52-week high, it's a decent buy. If it's 20% off, some people look at it as a good buy. And if it's 30% off its 52-week high, it's a great buy. So if I'm looking at this stock, particularly right now, and I'm trying to wait until it drops 30% off so I can get in at my perfect time, when is that going to happen? I don't have time to sit there and wait and try to figure out and, oh, is it going to, then the stock just runs off? And I've been in that position before. I rather, I like to, what Jesse Liverpool, the greatest stock trader of all time, said back in the 1900s, early 1900s, he buys a little bit. He buys a little bit. Now, if it does well, he'll buy a little bit more. Then if it does well, he buys a little bit more. All right. Stephen Johnson also said, I picked up 30 shares under $150 a few months back. Congratulations, man. Awesome. Congratulations to you. Where's it at? Where's that? There you go. That's for you right there, Stephen Johnson. For $150. There you go. So there you go. So, ladies and gentlemen, Netflix, not Netflix, but just like Netflix, you are seeing this new streaming era. When the streaming era first came out, it was kind of being talked about. Then you kind of had Redbox. Then you had Netflix kind of getting into games until it became to what it is today. Now everybody is streaming, right? And almost push cable. Well, not almost. It's pretty much push cable out the way. So hopefully y'all got something out of that. You know, if y'all got something out of it, before y'all get up out of here, hit that like button, share this video around. If you liked it, hit the playback, check it out, all the good stuff like that. Max B, what's going on? I see my guy Max B before I get up out of here. He always catch me right when I'm getting ready to roll out. What's going on, Max B? Okay, so Max B says, but what about looking at charts and technicals? Yes, you can look at the charts and technicals. You know, some people use the 52-week high. That's a technical way. And then some people like to look at previous, I need to do an episode on that to show people how they look at how day traders use technical charts to show like, hey, when you're looking at head and shoulders formations, when you're looking at the last bottom and the next bottom counter to jump in, that is a great way. If you have the technical skills to say, hey, I want to get in at this particular time or this particular price. My thing is, Max, is I know, okay, boom, the best price for Nike is $140. Now my thing is, how long do I have to wait until that $140 hit? How do you look into the future and say, hey, the best price point for Nike is $140, even though it's $166 now, it's $140. So I'm just supposed to sit here and wait, just like until that comes. Then say if I'm wrong. Say if it goes from 160 to 200 to 210 to whatever, right? So I like to put in a little bit, and a little bit, and a little bit, to see how it goes. And then if it does hit that 140, that's when I go in and put in a lot. That's the way I look at it. Who we got here? This is Sunups. Okay, what's going on, Sunups? I've been buying. Look at that. Look, I like this. She said, I've been buying Nike consistently every month for the past 3 years. There you go. There you go. That's a gem right there. Consistently buying it over time. Congratulations. Young Kim says, sup. What's going on, Young Kim? He says, I got the average down on the stock. Yes, I got you average down on the stock. Yeah, you're right, Max B. Because the thing about it is, once you can look at the data and you can find the number that you want, how do you find out what's next? When does my price point hit? So if you know when a stock is going to hit a price point, you were telling me you know how to time the market and you know when a stock is going to hit a particular price. So my belief is buy a little bit now. And if it gets closer to that price, you can buy more. Like these past 2 weeks when stocks was getting beat up because of the new pandemic strain or whatever that's going around, that's when you pull out your sheet and to say, hey, I'm going to buy particularly more and more. Okay, Suno. Okay, what's going on, Suno? I'm sorry about that. How you say your name there? You said Suno, Southern University of New Orleans. Okay, noob. Okay, congratulations. Okay, cool. I heard the Georgia Southern University. Oh, but I definitely know Southern University with the great band. That's the Human Jukebox. Oh yeah, what's going on there? Nice to see you in here. Thanks for correcting me, letting me know. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I got family in town. I got family that's waiting on me, so I'm gonna go spend some time with them. Hopefully y'all are having a great holiday and spending some time with y'all loved ones and family and keeping what's important is important. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for supporting me all through 2021, 2020, 2019, all those other years. And I'm going to keep it coming as long as you guys and girls keep it coming. But until the next video, podcast, cartoon, or whatever else crazy y'all see me do around the globe. Peace, be safe. Let me say this right here. Oh, Max Beaks is saying, shout out to Suno, my New Orleans people. We got New Orleans in the house. Young Kim says, have fun time. All right, y'all have fun time. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, for the 5th time, y'all check out everything. Until the next video, podcast, cartoon, or whatever else crazy y'all see me doing around the globe. I'm the Prince of Investing. My name is Prince Dykes. Peace, be safe. I'm out, and thank you.